35 really caught up to me this week, and I almost didn't complete one of my runs, but we still showed up and we still got this working. We're entering our final week here in Phoenix, and Alyse's daily radiation is coming to an end. Hallelujah. We are going to be done with the radiation treatments for this round. If there's another round, I don't know yet, but we're going to be done for this Friday will be her last round. And I am excited because I'm just ready for things to be back to kind of normal. We did get some good news, which is her tumors are shrinking in her breast. So it's fantastic. The radiation's working. And we're hoping that the Keytruda will continue to just keep pushing forward and we'll make more progress on the cancer. So we got some great news from that. I can't thank my brother and his wife and family enough for supporting us through this time. The last 4 weeks, we've been staying at their place, and it's just been a huge relief to not have to worry about housing while we're down in Phoenix or having to pay for, a hotel room for every night that we're down there, because we're down there pretty frequently. I think that would actually add to the stress of everything if we didn't have their support. So I'm super, super grateful for them the last few weeks. Now, it's time to humble brag a little bit. I did it. I was able to get down to 504.9 pounds this week, which is down from 508 last week. And I can't tell you how happy that number made me. It's really making the out of 500s by the end of October really coming to fruition. And I'm just so excited to be out of the 500s. I was probably a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years now, that I pushed over 500 pounds. And yeah, I'm so proud of being able to see that weight come off. Now, during my run, I mentioned that my age caught up to me. During one of my runs this week, my right foot has just been killing me. And, the Hokas help it, but I'm telling you, it was just pain. It was really painful. And it was causing me to kind of walk funny, which locked up my hip. It really made the second run this week just incredibly painful. I didn't get very far. It took me 45 minutes to complete the training program from Couch to 5K for the Zombies Run app. And it really hurt. It was really hard to get it done. And I've been stretching, trying to loosen up my hip, which kind of tightened up. And yeah, just being a millennial is hard. Aging sucks. If I had one tip for anybody out there, don't get old. Don't get old. Wednesday night was real. It was real hard, but guess what? We got it done. We got in there. We completed the run. It took forever and it sucked, but we got it done. And the next one, I felt great. My foot didn't hurt nearly as bad. I did do that one on a treadmill, so that was a little bit different. It was much more cushioned, but yeah, my foot didn't hurt nearly as bad. My calf did tighten up on me about halfway through, so I got about 15 minutes and my right calf kind of tightened up a little bit, but it was nowhere near what Wednesday was. And I'm telling you, I'm actually really enjoying the process of training for a 5K. It's making me feel like there's a little bit more exercises out there that I do enjoy, that I don't need to push myself or make myself do things I don't want to do that often. A lot of people say, oh, you'll get addicted to the gym. And that's just never been the case for me. I've never been one to just love going to the gym. I will say I've never regretted going to the gym, but it's just never been one of my favorite things. And there's activities out there that I do enjoy doing. If you had told me that walking/running was going to be one of them, you'd have lost me, especially since it's really hard for me to hit my daily step goals. I don't understand why doing it with this running app makes it better, but it just does for me. And maybe that's something that I include as I start doing more of the running apps and just kind of tracking it that way. Maybe it'll make getting my step goals a little easier, be more intentional about it. But in the gym, oh man, I feel like I crushed it this week. My gym here in Kingman actually got new equipment. So that was fun. We actually had free weights for the first time in years. I haven't touched an actual barbell in years. And one of the funny parts about this equipment is the bumper plates are massive. These things are so thick. The 45-pound are just bricks, right? And it's only 45 pounds, but man, when it's on the bar, it just does something for your ego. It just makes you feel like, yeah, that's what I'm lifting. That feels great. And, even on my first set, I just had 35 pounds on each side and I almost missed the re-rack thank goodness for adrenaline rush, and I was able to get my right side back up because I missed the re-rack. So, almost made a giant fool of myself, but it went well. Pushing more weight and not leaving much on the table, pushing myself to failure each and almost every set. It's been fun. It has been good for my ego to go in and do more of these heavier weights without worrying about hurting myself and just knowing that I'm strong enough. I can do this. I don't need to baby it too much. Now, nutrition wise, I feel like I did really good this last week. I stuck to all my calorie goals. I didn't feel like I was wanting for anything. I feel like I hit and ate everything I wanted to eat, but I kept it real with myself. I didn't eat as much as I wanted to. I feel like everything went really well. Now, hang on for a second. I might get a little hashtag ad on you for this one. I have been trying to drink more water, right? But on top of that, hang on one second. I'm actually going to take a second, get some hydration, get some more water. We all need it. This product right here, Nello Super, okay? This product right here has been a game changer for me, my wife, my mom, my family. This stuff is absolutely incredible. And what it does, it just helps you stay calm. So it's just a calming mix. It has ashwagandha, L-theanine, magnesium glycinate, and vitamin D3. And this stuff has been absolutely incredible. This tangerine flavor has been phenomenal. Now, if you want the best flavor, in my opinion, is the basil blackberry lemonade flavor. That one it's my go-to. I absolutely love that flavor of Nello Super Calm. My mom, she's a very busy professional and deals with a lot of heavy and high leverage situations. She's the one who actually found this stuff. She swears by it, and we do too. It helps us calm down after a treatment session. Maybe, the doctor's visit went a little bit sideways on us or something. Game changer. I drink it actually at night before I go to bed so that it just helps me calm down. It's part of my night routine. It absolutely helps me relax and kind of unwind from the day. I'm a big energy drink guy, and this is like the opposite of an energy drink. I don't feel any down feelings or anything like that. It just calms me. And that's actually what's in my water here. You just mix it in a little bit of water and it's phenomenal. It's not an ad. I'm not getting paid for this. I just love this stuff. So highly recommend. You can get this stuff online. Target sells it. Walmart sells it. I just love this stuff. Okay. It's been super helpful for helping me calm down at night and just get ready for sleep. So something else that I want to do is I want to build some accountability for missing my step goals each day. October has been 10,000 steps, 10th month. That's just what I want to do. But I want to keep consequence that just keeps me honest about it. And I don't know if consequence is the right word. I don't want it to be unhealthy, but I do want it to keep me accountable. So if you have any ideas of anything I can do to make this more fun, but also keep me accountable, leave it in the comments. I would love to hear some of your suggestions on what I could be doing. So this week hasn't been bad. However, mentally, I've just been really tired. Physically, I feel great, other than my foot hurting halfway through the week. A little bit of tightness, but otherwise, physically, I feel good. I feel like I'm pushing myself adequately. I'm doing the things I need to do outside of my stuff. I'm not defeated. I'm just tired. I miss my routine. I miss being able to go to my therapist every week. I miss having more than just 48 hours at home. We're literally leaving tomorrow morning to go back to Phoenix. The hospital stress, it just weighs on you. Nothing's wrong per se. It hasn't been like we've gotten any really bad news. We actually got good news this last week, and it's still heavy. I'm trying to keep myself above board, keep her above board, keep everybody in the loop, and I'm just waiting for the other shoe to drop. And going there every day has just been tiring. It's definitely been something that's been weighing on me the last week. And so I think that has just been the hardest part mentally. I haven't wanted to quit. I haven't wanted to not work out. I haven't been like, this just isn't worth it or anything like that this week, which is huge for me. Normally, I feel like I would have given up a little bit by now, but I haven't. I don't feel any less motivated now than I did at the start of all of this. we're 10 weeks in, we're 10 weeks done. And that's kind of huge, crazy to me to even think about. And I'm still in love with the whole process. I still enjoy doing this. But I think to help with that, I think my theme for this week is going to be gratitude. I have a lot to be grateful for. And yes, this can be stressful. Yes, this can be hard. But I feel like my ability to vocalize what I'm grateful for is going to help me. And I think that's going to help me reframe some things in my mind that have been going on and, allow myself to feel the heavy, but also realize that there's still good going on in my day. Now, I just want to throw this out there. If you're struggling, okay, it's perfectly fine to get some help, but I just want to remind you that you survived 100% of your worst days. There has not been a day that's beat you, and you're stronger than you think you are. And so, to wrap this up, I'm going back to the basics this week. I'm ordering my groceries for pickup. I'm sticking to the meals that I know I like. I'm staying ahead of my curves and my ability to wing it. I don't stay organized. I know that it's not enough to just take care of Alyse. I have to make sure I'm showing up for myself as well so that I can do better at taking care of her. I'm grateful. I'm tired, but I'm not giving up. And, if you're feeling stuck, I see you. You got this. Keep going. And I believe in you. So let me know what your focus is for this week. And, thanks for sitting here and chatting with me. Thanks for spending your time catching up with me. And I appreciate you. And same time next week. I'll see you then. Okay. Have a great week.